We're here at Berkshire Commons, part of the phenomenal food offerings that UMass Dining has to offer. And we're here with women's soccer coach Jason Dowiak, and this is pretty cool to have as part of your arsenal, right?
It's
and
huge.
A big part of your program, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so important.
Tell me a little bit about how you're able to utilize UMass Dining and the food you have here to build your program.
Yeah, we anytime that we bring recruits and their families on campus, it's such a easy sell. It's one of the first places we stop typically, and being able to sell it the #1 dining commons and services in the country is just huge.
How much has nutrition sort of grown in your years of coaching? I mean, now there's such a hyper focal point onto what guys eat, what students eat.
Yeah, it's changed dramatically since I was playing. I can remember getting off buses and getting pizzas, and now it's so specific in the amounts of proteins, amounts of carbohydrates that we're trying to get in the player systems at different times too, and every day is different.
Do you hear them at all talking about what they've been eating and what works well for them in terms of performance?
Definitely. We've got a real conscientious group that cares about their diets, and that makes it easy for me because we have all of our pregame meals at home or before we get on the road here. So it's great when we get on the road. The girls have an idea because of everything that they have access to here.
It's tough, okay, 19, 20, 21-year-olds, obviously there's some cheat days involved, right? I mean, you got to get some snacks in there at some point, don't you think?
We do. We set in some rules sometimes. You got to get 3 wins in a row before we get some cake.
What about ice cream? Is that what, 5 straight?
Yeah. But it's great. They have access to that stuff here too. But it's just well made, and we actually have a few girls that work in the bakery on campus. So we have even more direct access to some of the stuff that's going out.
What's one of your favorite places to eat?
I love Berk. It's my favorite one. You can get stir fry made to order. That's my favorite, probably my favorite dish on campus.
Lots of veggies?
Oh yeah, so many.
#1 Dining, 4 years in a row. Jason, thanks for taking the time.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.